Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This week we're going to do a Harley showdown, the Dyna versus the Sportster. We're going to weigh the pros and cons of both these bikes, and at the end I'm going to give you a final verdict and let you know which one I think comes out on top. So stick around, it's going to be short, to the point, and I hope you guys like it. Alright. Alright guys, to kick things off, we're going to compare the performance of the Dyna to the Sportster. To keep things as equal as possible, we're going to compare a stock 88-inch twin-cam motor and transmission with a stock Evo Sportster 1200 motor and transmission. So let's talk about displacement. As General Custer once said in 1825,
house was built in 1825 by General Custer.
There's no replacement for displacement. The older versions of the Dyna boast a 1450cc engine, which is going to produce around 80 horsepower. The Sportster comes in with a 1200cc engine, which is going to produce around 67 horsepower. So right off the rip, the Dyna holds the advantage, right? Well, not so fast. The Sportster is significantly lighter than its Dyna counterpart and comes in weighing...
I'm boring myself just talking about this.
Alright, so in all honesty, I'm not a big performance guy. We can talk all day about what kind of numbers they perform, but at the end of the day, I like a bike that sounds good and goes faster than most traffic. So in that regard, I'm not a subject matter expert. I don't really rip on my bikes. I don't really push them to the limit, but I'm going to say that the Dyna is going to perform better than a Sportster. In general, you can get more power out of a big twin than you can a Sportster. Of course, there's going to be outliers, but in general, the Dyna is going to win this category. So on to the next one. If there was some type of apocalypse that would happen tomorrow, the echelon of things that would survive would be like cockroaches, McDonald's fries, and then Sportsters. For our cost comparison, I figured what would be the easiest method than to just hop on our favorite barter with the Gypsy website, Craigslist, and compare current prices between Sportsters and Dynas. But instead of searching in Fort Myers area or Florida or United States for that matter, I figured we'd get a little nuts with it and see what's going on in I don't know, Kenya? I bet you Kenya has a pretty hot Evo Sportster scene. Ooh, alright, so maybe Kenya probably has a pretty hot club style Dyna scene. I bet you that. So for aftermarket, this is going to be pretty straightforward, and if you know anything about Evo Sportsters, you can see where this is heading. The Evo Sportster is one of the largest and most lucrative aftermarkets. Because this platform is so versatile, the range of parts you can buy and the number of companies that are willing to supply them is nearly endless. I started out with a hardtail Sportster, then I moved to a swing arm Sportster. At every step in between, I was able to put Lapera seats, T-bars, Super Trap 2-in-1s, Built-Well seats. They all just bolted right on. It was really, very fortunate to have that many available parts to kind of switch up the style as your taste change. And then a quick Google search or YouTube or Instagram search is going to show you plenty of people turning these things into tracker style bikes, choppers, stripped down swing arm bikes, club style, you name it. There's a Sportster version of it. The Sportster wins this category. No further explanation. And now our fifth and final comparison, the things you can't necessarily compare. No matter how you break it down, the Sportster has a bad rap. I don't agree with it, but that's just how it is. As much as everyone says they're a great bike, they rarely stick with one for a prolonged period of time. It's a natural progression. You move on to a big twin, a shovelhead, an Evo, a twin cam, a Milwaukee 8, a bike that you can stick with, that you build a bond with. Sportsters seem to be easily discarded, and that's probably because you know you can easily get one back. And that's unfortunately their greatest weakness. They're so good that they're forgettable. But just when you think you left the Sportster safely behind in your rearview mirror, they call back to you, and you wonder why you ever left the quad cam for a big twin. Thanks for watching. Stick around for plenty more content coming out. We're doing big things. We got some more camera equipment. We got some other ideas in the loop. We got a trip coming up that we're going to shoot on. So there's not many people out there watching these videos, but whatever. So I hope you like it, and stick around. Why am I even doing this? The Dyna's better.